and welcome, episode 3. Episode 3 of Ranting While Going to Work, or whatever the hell I named this podcast. Now, interesting enough, I have a topic of discussion for today. The topic is thus: the NFL. It's got pros, it's got cons. It's fun, it's exciting. It also might kill people very quickly, or definitely more quicker than they would have if they didn't play football. I think that's also an issue there that needs to be addressed at some time. But until that time comes, we watch football. Now, lately, I haven't been watching football. I haven't been doing fantasy sports. I have not been playing in daily fantasy sports this year. Taking a little hiatus, a little vacation, a little sabbatical, if you will. And now what I've been doing on my Sundays is watching the marathons of Impractical Jokers on True TV, which is most likely the funniest show on television right now. Absolutely love it. I would way prefer watching that than actually watching the football. Even the teams I support. But whatever. What I want to discuss about is two specific aspects of football. One is when they say the National Football League. Is there another NFL that the general public doesn't know about that would get easily confused by the NFL? No, but it's always, I've played 20 years in the National Football League. My name is Brett Favre. Buy this razor. I saw that commercial last night, actually, and he actually literally said in the commercial, the National Football League. And I was thinking, I was like, I guess maybe people do use the place they work for. They don't use the initials, they say it out. And I go, I bet you in the 80s, they were like, I work for the International Business Machines, not IBM. The International Business Machines. Okay. I guess that's what they did. I have no clue. Why do they do these things? I think it's just really it's very pompous. It seems very arrogant, very, but whatever. They're making millions of dollars playing the game. Good for them. So, that's a small segment, right? Okay, sure, whatever. They have a tendency to... No, they don't say, I play for the Major League Baseball. No, nothing, right? They're just MLB, right? Baseball, basketball. For some reason, football players seem to need to say the full title of the league. I don't get that, but one day that should correct itself. But it probably never will. Two, we got Roger Goodell, quite possibly the luckiest man in this world. He is worse than a meteorologist. He can do the worst things for his job and not do anything good and still get millions of dollars. I think he made $40 million last year. $40 million for literally 30 people liking him in the whole world. I don't think that includes his wife. No, she probably doesn't. She tolerates him at best, just tolerates. But not like 30 guys. Just like, yep, dude, Raj. Can I call you Raj? Good. You're the best guy. Here's some money. I heart you, Roger. I guess it does absolutely nothing right ever. They put in place in 2014, the National Football League did this, saying that if you could get 6 games suspension for spousal abuse, domestic violence, etc. 2014, that has never been enacted one time. One time. They have this rule for a while now. And they just dance around the issue. Oh, look, I don't know. I mean, he just, come on. It doesn't matter. If your job that you worked for, and it's a union job, I guess maybe it's different. I don't know. But if your job said, you know what? Man, Jay, you hit your wife really hard the other day. We got some footage of you coming out of a hotel and then dragging her by her hair. yeah, okay, you're going to be missing 2 days of work, okay? We really feel that this is probably the best route right here, 2 days, all right? How's that sound? Just 2? We could give you 6 days. No, it's like a week and 1 day. We feel that 2 is probably appropriate in the situation. Now, granted, maybe it'd be 2 weeks because their one game is each a week, so it'd be 2 weeks off and then up to 6 weeks. Okay, sure. That's more time than I got off for when my wife was pregnant. They're like, no, can't take off work. No, yeah, use vacation time. Really? Okay, sure, okay, whatever. So just absolutely everything he does it poorly, this guy. How does he become, I want to know, how do I become this position? I want to be the assistant commissioner, so when he retires. The thing is, he's young. He's in his 50s? We might have him for another 30 years. Oh my, can you imagine 30 more years of Roger Goodell-led NFL? Holy moly. You might just have let's see here, looking at your resume here, Patrick, and you've only slaughtered 3 people in the past 5 years, so that's a pretty decent thing. Yeah, we can put you at interior lineman, not a problem. We'll fit you right in. The Raiders have a position open. Huh? The Raiders with the criminals? It's a joke. Seriously, people. Seriously. No, 30 years of this guy. This is a cracker jack, man. He's just like, stuff, words, solution. No solution. No, not at all. This guy has no clue to life at all. What was he even doing? Oh, Roger Goodell. Third NFL point today. Is kickers. I'm a big proponent. I'm a supporter of the punter, of the kicker, right? Just because, mainly, just to be obstinate, mainly, sure, because no one aspires to be a kicker when they grow up, right? I'm going to be an NFL kicker when I grow up and make $2 million a year, which is amazing money to kick a ball through some yellow posts occasionally, most of the time. And you can play, like some dudes played until their 40s, right? I mean, there's plenty of guys who play well into their mid-40s just because you just got to, I don't know, keep your legs strong, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there's just nothing to it, really. Except for the hardest fact is it's tough kicking a football. Sure, we get that. Sport is hard. Already been established. Don't need to reestablish the obvious. The problem is they're part of the team, right? There's 11 men on the field. They're one of those men. And game on the line. There's 3 seconds on the clock. They're out. They're going to kick a 45-yarder from the left hash. Not a problem, right? He's 3 for 4 today. They kick this. They win by 1. They win the game. Bum, bum, bum. 30, 50, 60,000 fans are on their feet, screaming or praying and just reading whatever. The snap is low. Oh, they bobbled it. Oh, no. Kick is wide right. Oh, no. This is what happens. Then all the pundits say, the sports talking heads, and they go, hey, do your job, kicker. You've got, and it's mostly an ex-NFL player. Do your job, kicker. You've got one job to do is kick the ball, and you didn't do it. I can't believe it, man. The kicker got one job, one responsibility, and he doesn't even do it. Okay. All right. Stop. Pause. Let's use same logic. We're going to use the same logic here. Okay, wide receiver. Why'd you drop the ball? You've got one responsibility. You've got one job to do is catch the ball. Quarterback, you've got one responsibility to throw the ball. Not intercept the ball. Catch it. Throw it. Throw it where it's supposed to. Running back, don't fumble. You just got to run the ball. Everyone has a job to do. The block, tackles, block, and protect, and the right safeties do their thing. They guard and pretend and pretend. I don't know. They could pretend. Who knows? Everyone has one job to do. This is what it is. Everyone has a position. They do their position. That's why they're hired. That's why they do their job. But to say that they've got one job and they messed up, I mean, Maybe if the wide receiver didn't drop the ball, the tight end made a better block, and so the running back could have made 3 yards to make a first down. This wouldn't have happened. Maybe put the blame on someone else. But no, they put it on the kicker. But then when the kicker makes it, everyone says, hey, oh my goodness, this is awesome. Does the kicker ever get to the podium first? No. Whatever. They say stuff like, well, it's just another kick, and that's my job. I gotta do my job. I got one job to do. I did my job. These poor guys are brainwashed, these guys. These guys are brainwashed. That's what they are. They're brainwashed. They're part of the team. They're the part of the 11 guys. They make points, sometimes very pivotal, sometimes, it's a very mental position. It's a very mental position. At the same time, the snap has to be good. The hold has to be fine. Near perfect, probably. And the kick has to be good. So there's 3 people who have to work in tandem for one thing to happen. 3 people. Usually in football, the tandem is only 2. It's a pair. It's, unless you want to count the center as being, you get hike the ball, but that is so rarely messed up, the hike, whereas a long snap, many things can happen. So, you have a quarterback throwing to someone, that's 2 people. Or handing off to a running back, which is done more times than the kicker kicks. Maybe these guys should get more reps in practice. I don't know. Who knows? But, come on, man. Be easy on the kicker. Alright? I mean, give him a break. He missed it. Whatever. Maybe it wasn't for him. You guys wouldn't even be in the place. If he was 3 for 4, that means he scored 9 points. If he went 0 for 4, the game wouldn't have even been close. So, thank the kicker. Ah, man. Punters. Punters, on the other hand, I'm now in the realm of they should be hardly ever used. I think the NFL coaches are doing a horrendous job of actually knowing what to do. Actually, I don't think they know anything. Really. They're like, play, run, pass, fake run, fake pass. Okay, whatever. Repeat, recycle, rinse, reuse, sure, whatever. Line up this way, do this way, guy motion, sure, whatever. I don't know. Trick play, sure. Statue of Liberty, blah, blah, blah. No, so the thing is that why would they ever think that utilizing 3 plays to make 10 yards is smarter than utilizing 4 to make 10? Now your running back, who only averages 3 yards a carry, he's a stud. 3, 6, 9, 12. Heck, he could be doing like 2.5 and still be doing fine. So now your guys don't even have to block that much. Just get them down the field 2.5, 3 yards each time. Come on. That's a great, great average. No, sir. I mean, the game changes. Now there's some situations where you're going to want to punt, right? And, you're backed up or something, and maybe you want to kick it better. But come on, I mean, you're 4 down territory, almost the whole entire length of the field. Why even, just always... That changes the playbook around, and now the offensive coordinator, whoever's calling these plays, whoever's playing Madden at the same time and having Madden select the play to use at that time, then if that's the guy who's doing it, then he's got 4 plays. The playbook's completely different. The defense stays on the field longer. They're going to get tired more often. There you go. And just stop punting the ball. Now it's like, oh, you're under 45, and you're like 4-2. Yeah, go for it. Oh, no, but you got to punt the ball. It's field position. Whatever. No. You're going to have plays to run. You're going to get those 2 yards almost, a more significant time than you're actually not going to. So the whole playbook changes. It's just not like you have also a 4th and 2 play come up. Is that maybe you had 3rd and 9, and instead of trying to get 9 yards, you picked up 7. Perfect. Good. Now you can go 2. There's a ton of plays you can run now. The first couple times the defense isn't going to expect it, and they're going to keep it on. They're going to do, they're doing some blitz packages and stuff. You can take advantage of that. But then before you know it, before the end of the game, they're going to be, wait a minute, he's still doing it every single time. Holy moly. We got to do something else. We can't keep blitzing on him because we got pounded the last time. Yeah, no, I don't know. Just, so punt more often, or punt less often. Go for 4 downs. Take 4 downs to make 10 yards instead of 3. That makes way more sense. In more positions of the field, have someone smart. Just hire each NFL team hire someone smart to do. Hey, you know what? Here, when you're between here and here, you do 4 yards. When you're between there and there, you punt. Easy, said, done, boom. You pay him $1 million and you listen to him. That's it. The whole game completely changes from there. Heck, you might even get rid of your punter and your long snapper. Sure, whatever, because you're not gonna punt the ball as much. You just use someone else to punt the ball. Use your kicker. That doesn't matter. I mean, whatever. Save some roster spot. Get a good skill position on there. So, in circling back, we talked about the National Football League and how it's ridiculous that they're keep on talking about the National Football League like it's a thing, like unbelievable. Like it's just the NFL. Just stop talking like it's something bigger than what it is. That's $1 billion business. It's big, sure, but it seems like it's too big. Like, I don't know. You don't hear people talking about the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You can call it the FBI, Central Intelligence Agency, just CIA. Those are big organizations, right? They don't call it. It's just those abbreviations, those letters, right? I don't know. I work for the CIA, the Central Intelligence. Yeah, come on. To Goodell, seriously. I mean, why can't the NFL have a commissioner like Adam Silver, who's like, gambling's cool, yay, DFS, all right, and just kind of seems more down to earth. I don't know. Roger Goodell seems horrible. Bad decision making, bad policies. Just he's in love with the money, that's for sure. Yeah, I can see him make it rain every day. Look at, I make it rain, $40 million. Just for actually doing, I mean, I don't know what he did at all. Nothing. People are watching it because he can't say he's the reason why. Right now the ratings are down, so whose fault's that? I mean, and then of course kickers. All right, come on, give them some slack when they miss. Give them more credit when they win. They're part of the team too. They suit up. They put on their pads one at a time, just like someone else does, possibly, maybe. And then, of course, stop punting the ball as much. Go for 4. Do change. Think outside the box, people. This is, make football fresh and fun and quick and fast. And just this is the future. If it's not the future, then it's just another rant going to work.